the man, Mike Griffith, please, if you'll start with your first question.
James, we've seen you pretty electric on the perimeter, doing some amazing things your first few years. But, man, this season it looks like you've really turned it up between the tackles and found some room. Can you just talk about your mindset and these lanes that you're finding and this north-south style that we're seeing from you this season?
I just wanted to show everybody that I can do it. Like, people probably think I can't do it. Like, but I feel like I can do it all. So I have to show them that. So I just go out there and do it.
All right, Connor Riley, you have a question?
I do, yeah. Hey, James, could you walk us through your first touchdown there, where it seems like you perfectly execute an angle route and sort of just walk into the end zone?
Yes. So I had to sell the angle route like I'm going on a rail route, and when the linebacker went over the top, I just came underneath and caught it and ran for a touchdown.
All right, how about Jed May and also Davis Baker? Jed, you want to start us off?
Yeah, James, just the tight ends, I think, caught over half of y'all's passes today. Just what do they bring to this offense, the mismatches they create, whether it's Darnell or Brock or John? Just what do they bring to y'all's offense right now?
What they bring to our offense is like a little bit of everything. They can get down and dirty. They can catch the ball. I mean, it's just a lot of things that they can do, just separate themselves from a lot of tight ends nowadays. So they do a very good job of blocking for us and catching the ball when they have to.
James, I guess speaking for the whole running backs room, what do you think has made you guys so successful so far this year with explosive plays?
Really, because we got a lot of running backs and how we rotate, just not like just being selfless. Like, I just feel like that, like that's why it comes to us so much, because we don't like brag about who get the ball and things like that. So I mean, we just stick together and work hard every day, and each and every day, and get each other better.
Matt DeBerry, did you have a question?
Oh, I'm okay. Thank you.
Okay. We can go ahead and open it up for James if anybody has a question.
Hey, James, this is Chris Heidel from Herbertson Radio in Baltimore. How you doing?
Good.
Hey, I watched your brother David a lot when I was growing up watching Florida State. What did he teach you as a running back, and what has he taught you since you've been there at Georgia?
Yeah, and one thing you can't teach a person how to play running back, that's a skill. But I mean, he just tell me to just keep going, and everything will fall in place. Like, control what you can control, and that's what I do each and every week.
Thanks.
James, you guys, the second half, it just looked like Georgia turned it up a notch. I mean, his first half kind of groggy. Second half offense was very effective. What would you attribute that to? Is that a field thing, or was it the adjustments in the locker room?
I mean, Kentucky is a very good team, so I mean, they can get 6-0 for a reason. So I mean, we just had to play it slow this week, and like, I mean, we knew explosive plays was coming, so we like leaned on them, and then explosive plays came in the second half, and we took advantage of it.
All right, do we have any more questions for James Cook?
Yeah, I'll follow up with another one. You had to spend a lot of time, James, behind DeAndre Swift early in your career. And then this year, Kirby's talked about the jump you've taken as a leader. Was there a point in time, can you remember, when you realized that you had to ratchet it up from what you'd done earlier in your career to now the guy that you've become, being a leader late in your career?
Like once they was like, even when they was there, like I tried to be a leader, even when I was young. So I just tried to like always play that role and like be there for my team when they need me. Like, so I just get them encouragement. I just being the leader that I am.
Still have a couple more minutes with James if anybody has any questions for James Cook.
And James, James, at this point, now that you're a veteran, do you appreciate the bye week, and what are you looking forward to next weekend?
We looking to get better. I mean, you're number one team in the nation, so I mean, we still got stuff to improve on and get better on. So this bye week we finna work on our individual goals and get better.
James, on the sideline, do you get as impressed by the defense sometimes watching them? And what's it like to see those guys?
So, yeah, I love watching them guys play. I love it. I stand up. Even when my coach talking, I try to stay in tune with what he's saying. I can't. They be out there making so many plays, so I just try to look at them. But they're doing a very good job though, keeping us on the field, and we scoring points when they get 3 and out. So I mean, it's very great having a good defense like that.
They're like one member you talk crap with all the time, like on the practice field or anything.
Oh, Nolan. Oh, he gonna talk the whole practice and the whole game. Nolan.
Do we have any follow-ups for James Cook? Going once? Going twice? All right, James, thank you.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate it. Thank you all for everybody coming in.